Welcome to Dude RV. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, and of course, say it with me. Yeah, I got here just in time. Just in time to visit the new Braunfels Railroad Museum. Yes, we are training again today. They say third time's the charm. This is the third time I've come here to shoot this video. My cameras keep shutting down. All right, so we're gonna go all the way to the back and then come up to the front and finish up with their great big train layout. Ring the bell.
On the left side.
Yes, sir. I've been here. I'm doing good. I'm Dude RV. Jerry, this is my third time to try to shoot this video.
Okay.
My cameras, for whatever reason, have been shutting off. I don't know if you're cursed or if it's me. So,
We're trying.
are all of the train layouts available today?
If you hurry, yes, up to 2 o'clock.
Till 2 o'clock. All right.
sir.
Cool. Thank you. I'll hurry.
There you go.
Kids run the trains 10 to 2. So we're going to walk back here and tour the train cars first. So we're going to tour the train cars first, and then we'll go look at the train layouts. They do have a G-scale train here. It's not running no speeders. This locomotive is an oil-fired steam engine. It was actually working at a cement plant in Florida. It's a Pullman car. I've got a really nice collection of dining ware. This, according to the guide, my tour guide the other day, they've totally remodeled this thing a couple times. They found it. They found it in a wrecking yard. There's a Great Northern, I think that's a G. We have a caboose. You can rent those you can rent the Pullman car for parties. Oil-fired stove for cooking and heating. This is where the train, I guess he was a train master, the toilet. And the caboose is your office. The office is the train's office, as well as living quarters for the crew. So that box would have had ice in it, cold drinks, and gear lockers, a couple places to sleep. All right, now we're going to go see an N-gauge train layout.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
This will be the third day I've come in here to shoot video.
Is that right?
The previous two, my cameras just, files were not available. It's a pain in the butt.
Well, I hope your horse is tough.
I do too, because I'm burning a lot of gas and time.
Okay.
But this is
Is this for a publication or
I have a YouTube channel.
a YouTube channel? Okay.
I'm Dude RV on YouTube, and
Okay.
I did
I've probably seen some of your work on the internet, right?
If you've been to research public campgrounds in Texas, state parks, national parks, Corps of Engineer, I have documented 97% of those locations.
Is that right?
And I was doing, we had a gathering of duders up in Cleveland State Park. And we went into town and I shot video of a railroad layout there, and this thing took off. And everybody's like, more of those, please. And so now I do trains
Now,
as well.
where was this, Cleveland?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I've got it check into that.
There's 2 locations in Cleveland that have HO layouts. The
Yeah.
city has a museum,
Yeah.
really good one in there. And then there's a soda fountain that used to be like a doctor's office or something, but it's kind of right there adjacent, sort of. They've got a big layout in there.
Wow, okay.
So we are going to, this is an Insta360 camera, so it creates a 360 degree. It's kind of like flying over your model railroad.
Okay.
And I can get real cool images that you would not otherwise have on a model railroad.
All right. Now, do you want the trains running or?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
We like trains running. That's what they're for, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna go down and,
Well, that's all very interesting to me because one of my pastimes is to go around the state and visit where they have model railroads.
well, I have a whole playlist that I am now working on my YouTube channel. And I have got, I don't know, 15 locations done so far. Everywhere I go now, I'm looking at,
I've been to about a dozen railroad museums.
well, there's a real good one over in, where is that one? It was southeast of Houston.
Rosenberg,
Yeah, that one.
that's next on my list.
Rosenberg was good. There's a Jefferson, the town of Jefferson has
Yes,
a layout that is,
it certainly does.
have you seen that one?
Yes, I have.
The Texas and Pacific?
Yes. That
Uh,
was donated to them by some wheeling dealer down in Fort Worth
right.
area. And when he passed on, they inherited his layout. And it's one of the best I've seen.
There's,
It was based on
well, there's a layout in Palestine that you really should go
Yes.
check out. Have you been to that one?
I've seen that one as well.
Oh.
Then there's one in Hearn.
Haven't been to that one yet.
Yeah. And it's like, it's very similar to ours in that it's in an old International Great Northern train station.
The detail.
Yes.
I'm sure you've been to the San Antonio railroad model layout.
Stamra, I think they call it.
Yeah, I think that's what they call it. I just left
Yeah,
there.
I've been there a couple of times.
Man, that's a heck of a layout.
That is really something. They've got a section of it that's
This,
very detailed part of New Braunfels.
yes, sir. I was very familiar with that because I'd already been here twice. I went in there this morning and I'm like, oh yeah, I know that place. So that layout is going to have its own video. So I'm doing 2 videos for everything, the Insta360 and the Hero. So just click the subscribe button so you don't miss those when they go up this week. We're going to go see, they have another one of those cement phone booths over there. I've never seen a cement phone booth until this trip. We're gonna go see the Joske's department store layout. This one was really cool. Uh-oh. I'm back for the 3rd time.
Uh-oh.
I keep having camera issues.
Uh-oh. But don't blame it on the trains.
I think this place is jinxed, is what it is. Because I work with 2 cameras all the time, and I've never had both of them fail 2 times in a row.
Oh gosh, okay.
Maybe I do need new technology. So
Take a look and make sure it's not running into
So this was the Joske's department store. 1/3 of that layout. Runs on, it's AC power. So instead of having a 3rd rail, there's little nubs right there.
I'm gonna fly out the outside back.
I'm gonna flip the camera over. So were these structures kit structures that Markland put out, or are
It's
these...
probably not Markland. It's more than likely somebody like Hebrew or Phil Fowler or somebody like that.
But this was part of like a kit housing, or...
Well, we got the whole thing the way it was. So I don't know if they built it out of pieces or if they bought the houses.
but I don't know.
I would think the block road.
Do we have to look down? Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
There's two more directional caliper that I don't know if yeah, that would be kind of
And you know,
that's what it is, block, down there too. Caliper block.
All right, so now we are, so this is where all the loading and unloading and all of that, there is back in the day. So if you're a rail fan and you like watching trains, they actually have a live feed, a live stream showing both directions. That's available on the website. I'll put a link in the description below.
Joshua, is that right?
All right, we'll be back. We're gonna go check out the train.
All right. I'll have this ready for you to get back. And you want to take pictures.
Standard gauge. Okay. Uh-oh, we had a decouple accident. The little hotel. And park. Kids get to operate this on Saturdays, correct?
That's Saturday,
And
yes,
they'll
sir.
get a certificate as an official engineer. So if you're traveling with kiddos, this is where you come to get them certified. All right, and we're moving right along. We're gonna go see the HO layout now. Thank you, sir. All right. It's the train schedule. I really like that one. Of course, these are all really cool. Marshall lanterns.
Through there. But it's a
Right.
small little room, so.
This was an actual, there was actually a train wreck that this was modeled after, duplicating that. 1890. He talks about the telegraph.
How are you today?
I'm doing great. This is my third time doing this.
Oh.
I don't know if your facility's jinxed or if I'm just having really bad camera luck.
Oh.
Every day for the last 3 days I've been coming in here to shoot video. That's why we're here.
You're welcome. Back again, huh? Did you leave for film again?
Both cameras.
Just like a woman knows what a man's thinking.
So we are done. We are done at the Cleburne I'm not in Cleveland, I'm in New Braunfels. We're done here at the New Braunfels Railroad Museum. This is I really like this one. They say third time's the charm. This is the third time I've shot these videos. So if you're in the area, now, there are quite a few Texas state parks that are convenient to this location. Blanco State Park, Guadalupe River, Busher and Bastrop, McKinney Falls, Pedernales, Guadalupe River. So there are a lot of state parks within an hour's drive of right here. So if you're looking for something to do, some place to take the kids, bring them over here to New Braunfels and visit the Railroad Museum and get them certified as a trained pilot. All right, we're done. If you're still with me at this point, thank you so much. I know your time is valuable, and the fact that you spend some watching my videos, I recognize that and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you've not already, I'd be most honored if you'd consider clicking on the subscribe button. That really helps a small channel to grow. And for those of you who have been following along, thank you. I really appreciate it. It really helps support the channel. And for our patrons, your generosity is most appreciated. Thank you. Come on now. Thank you. You guys rock. All right, y'all come back now, you hear?